Hey guys, welcome back to Bearded Lumber. Matthew and I greatly appreciate you tuning in. Today we're in our molder planer room. Got a little government project I've been wanting to work on, and we had a huge job this week of tongue and groove nickel gap. One of our big customers. We got that done, so I got a little time on my hands. We went ahead and run some boards, and this back wall in the corner, I've been wanting to put up some nickel gap to show customers, because most people have never seen it. They've only seen a V groove. So we took some inventory I had. I will do that. We took some inventory, run it yesterday before we quit, and come back and I'll show you what it is and what we're going to try to do with it, as well as I got a special guest coming today. So come right back. Okay guys, welcome back. Won't keep you in suspense long. What we got is some rainbow poplar I had in inventory. It's not as pretty as what I got in the kiln, and that'll be in another video. That's some of the prettiest rainbow I've ever seen. But this has got some color, and it's nickel gap, and that kind of suits the need of what we wanted to do to patch this corner. Also, if you remember a while back, it's probably been at least 3 or 4 months, we did a video on the most beautiful log we've ever sawed, a big burley maple. Had hundreds and hundreds of comments. It got hundreds of thousands of views. Had people across the country wanting to buy it. Well, that customer is coming back this morning. He bought some cherry that we had sawed in almost like mantle pieces, but just big beams. And he's decided he wants to resaw it. So we still got it laying over here. He's gonna come pick it up, and we're gonna resaw it down into something he can use. He does a lot of bowl turnings. I'm hoping he's got some pictures on his camera of the table he's been building out of that burley maple. If he does, I'll try to get a little bit of video of it. So I seen the one he built before. It was gorgeous, so I expect high things out of it. So let's take a quick look at this rainbow poplar. Now, like I say, it's not the most beautiful rainbow I've ever seen. It's a little dark, it's got a lot of green in it, but you can see a hint of rose color here, coming up into a lot more rose. Your grays, your greens, your bright green, a little more rose colored. So they are rainbow, but they're not the most beautiful rainbow we've ever seen. But we're gonna use them anyway, because they were cut on a nickel gap style. And for you guys that don't know, on a tongue and groove V groove, you got, of course, a groove and you got a tongue. But from the edge of the groove up, you got a miter, and from this tongue back, you got a miter. On nickel gap, you have a square edge, and over here, you've got a little shoulder. So when you put the other square edge up to it, it leaves what we call a nickel gap reveal. Let me see if I can get these two together by hand. I don't know, maybe wishful thinking here. Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to do it standing here. But anyway, when they go together, it leaves a little bit of a gap instead of like hardwood flooring where it goes tight together. And that's created by this little nickel width shoulder. So that's our goal this morning, is get this up. We want to finish the ceiling in here. It's turning cold weather. We get a couple cold rainy days. Matthew and I don't want to saw. We'll probably be in here with the heat on, working on this ceiling, because I've got probably more than enough tongue and groove already run leftovers to do this ceiling. That's on our list of things to do. We'll save it for a cold, nasty, rainy day. But this morning we're gonna work on that corner, so I gotta get over there and get it cleaned out, and we'll get to it. Okay guys, we're back over here in the corner. We got a couple things we done. Matthew cut us a 1/4 inch shim, maybe a little thicker, to go on the bottom, just so it's not in contact with the concrete. And we're coming up to our chair rail height here, and first 2 boards went together pretty good. Okay, Matthew just pinned it, so kind of hard to see, but that's your nickel gap right there. So take this one off so we can get the first one nailed. And now, a lot of people like to run this vertical because, no, I take that back. Most people prefer to run it horizontal because you don't have to come in here and put these pearl linings in. Did you toenail it here? I was going to after this was together. Why? Toenail it right here. Hidden fastener. There you go. That don't matter up there, it's gonna cover. You can face nail it. The reason I say that's gonna cover, there's a band trim goes right there above the wainscoting. So. We like using our own product, especially these. These are just some leftover pieces, been here quite a while. Cameraman doing a bad job holding the camera here, sorry. I need a beater block. Okay, nail the top. I'll go get you one. Okay, Matthew requested a beater block, tapping block. What I did is I took one of our cut-offs and I cut the tongue off of it and just kept the groove, and he can hammer on this side and not beat up the tongue. Because if you beat the tongue up, it's going to be even more fun putting the next one. So this stuff goes quick. It's a good homeowner project. Any homeowner that can read a tape measure, do a few things, can do this kind of work. You can face nail it. There'll be bottom trim down there. Pull it out this side, or there you go. It's going to be hard to get out, get too much in there. Anytime you're doing this on concrete, it's important to have that separation between the concrete and wood. Concrete is just naturally cold. It'll wick moisture up into anything. That's why on new construction they require you have that pressure treated seal. be the only thing in contact with concrete because it can handle the moisture. So I'm gonna need 2, right? Yeah. We'll come up. Let me grab another board. I'll go cut him 2. One of them I know I'm gonna have to rip. I don't want the pretty one. Let's just take a green one here. It ain't gonna hurt none. Give me a width, I'll run it through the edger.
The narrow point is 3.5.
Okay.
That's tight.
There we go. That's our high dollar table saw. Them blades, we put in some new DeWalt blades. They do it okay for, it's not table saw finish, but good enough.
Yeah, now we gotta get the groove, half the groove cut off.
Don't think he can swing it in there.
Cut the groove off.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, next thing we gotta do, we're gonna take the back side of the tongue off to get it in that corner. It'd just be a little bit easier. Matthew's got a line marked. We got the guide set on our saw.
Swap sides with you. So, safer from this side. Grab a hold of it, because every time I let go on this side, it moves.
It ain't quite set the depth enough, but
It's good enough.
good enough for who it's for. There we go. So it's missing one side of the tongue now, but that was the whole go. So let's go in there and get it back in the corner, and we'll have this little corner wrapped up. Okay, we're over here in the corner. Let me look at the end of it. You can see where that half of the tongue's missing, and it allows him to get it in there. You're not gonna bend that piece of wood. It's got to fit or not. And the last one's gonna get some face nails. It can't be helped. So there we go. That's our wainscoting done, running in the vertical position. Now we're gonna switch and run in the horizontal position and go up to the top of the door, and we'll get a little better lighting in here. Look at that pretty color. But this is your nickel gap. That's what people, when they say nickel gap, that's what they mean, that's what they want.
We'll go find a nickel.
We're good. It's the width of a nickel. Okay, let me get some measurements. We'll get some boards cut, and we'll start going up this wall. Okay, guys, I'm back. I got 6 boards cut at the appropriate width. Now, don't forget, when you put these up, we make them two-sided. So the front is just like the back. So when you pick up a board, you look at one side, turn it over. Well, this side didn't clear real good, so this is definitely the front side. But it allows you the option to choose which side you want to be forward facing. There you go, Matthew. I'll take a few nails. This 2x4's bent out a little bit. Might want to nail this side first. Put 3 in it. There we go. It's going to be fun getting the tongue to bend. Okay.
Gonna beat her block.
I got one in my pocket.
Lock one side down.
There we go. What we was fighting is this 2x4 here is bowed out a little bit, so it's kind of having to bend the wood. So, oh, that's a pretty one. Matthew's face nailing over here because there'll be a piece of trim that covers, and he's pin nailing in the tongue here because this will be showed, and then over here we'll eventually have a piece of trim. So anytime you're doing woodworking, you need to know what to cover, what to hide, what won't. That went together good. But anybody out there wanting to build your own house, you don't want to learn, look at the pretty color in it. You don't want to learn how to do sheetrock. Something like this is definitely a good option. Yeah. It don't take that much money to get set up to do it. You need a good chop saw, little air compressor, nail gun, basic hand tools, pencil, square, hammer, and you can be a pro at it. Okay.
Is that side down?
No, it ain't down.
Oh, that corner's down. That corner's down.
Yeah, it's down.
There we go.
Yep. Okay, just that quick, we added some more square footage, and if it had been 8 foot long instead of 39 inches, it would have went quick. But now you can see the boards are flush, but you got this little gap reveal. I'm not a super big fan. It's not ugly by no means, but I like the V groove better. But okay, probably have to get the scaffolding that's behind me, get it set up. Get some more cut, get ready to put them up. We'll be right back. You don't have to take it all in one.
This one's saying this side is low.
I know. I agree. So I'll say you don't have to take it all in one. There you go. Another tool you got to have doing this job is a good level. Looked like it's running downhill just a little bit, and it was, so we made an adjustment. take it one time.
Problem.
A little foam in the way. That'll make it fit a lot better. There you go. Yeah, maybe tack that in then.
That's pretty good. About level.
Okay. Last one we got ready. Maybe let's shorten that one a little bit. Yeah. Be right back. Roll. Looks good from here. Okay, give me a width you can work with there up against the ribs. You got 3 of them, measure them, see if they're all the same.
Shortest one is 38.8, and that's a bit tight.
Okay.
So about 38. Good gracious.
That'll get you 10 inches. 20 inches. How much you got to fill there? About 30?
Yeah, about 30.
Okay. I'll go ahead and cut 2 more pieces, and then we'll see what we got to have. Okay. Oh, you got it good down here. Ah!
Yeah, it was saving my fingers. We got another bow in this 2x4 now.
And then they come up here and help you. These little short walls can be aggravating when you're fighting a bow 2x4. There you go. I don't know if the camera's showing it or not, but that is a pretty wall. Now, if you're wanting a boring wall, it's the wrong thing, because there's a lot going on, a lot of color variation. From greens to reds to purples to grays. There's a lot happening there, isn't there, Matthew? Don't worry about the gap on this end because it's molding the cover.
I'm not sure what our fit still.
Oh yeah, it popped in there like a dream.
That's how easy it's supposed to fit together.
That's one of the things when we order our knives. They're a complete custom build, so you can get them built any way you want. And we build them with an extra, what was it, 25 thousandths in the groove of play so that they would go together easily. You wouldn't have to beat them together. I put this stuff up before where you just literally had to beat it together, and that's no fun. It's a whole lot better with just a little looser fit, and you can tap it together like that with your bare hand. Face nailed it. It's 10 foot off the ground. Won't nobody see it but the squirrels.
Put the one with all the holes right next to it, you'll never notice.
Just an extra hole. Yeah, it's how high above are you? That's probably going to be good there, Matthew. We can land that other one right across it when we come over.
Yeah, because it's about the same height as the other wall was.
Yep. Okay, guys, welcome back. We got done with Mr. Larry. I love him to death. I can sit and talk to him all day. But he got what he wanted. He's gone. So we're back to working on our door opening. We got the first piece put in. I forgot to turn the camera on. Put your hand on it, Matthew. That one worked out pretty good. There's a little hiccup in the corner over here. No harm, no foul. I know who it's for. It'd be just fine. We got the second piece with the long taper cut in. Matthew's got it up there. I'm gonna climb up on the ladder and help him. This should go pretty quick now.
Probably just climb up here with me.
I'm already here on this wonderful ladder. There, somewhere right there is malfunction.
One end, work back to the other, because keep yanking it up.
Okay, I got this end in. It's a little problematic here. There we go.
Gentle persuasion.
It's called percussive maintenance.
Because those nails didn't hold right there. That's why I'm in such pain. This whole piece was just moving.
There we go. You need it to come your way, Eddie, or you're pretty good?
Good.
Okay.
You got enough space there to get onto that 2x4? You can knock it this way some if you have to.
Yeah, that gives me a nailing edge.
Okay.
I just slid it forward enough to where I can nail against this 2x4 over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a length. I'll go cut you this one. 21 1/4. I'll be right back. This works a lot better with two people. Saves Matthew a lot of up and down on the ladder. I'll come in here and cut a piece for him. Can we go ahead and make another one with that same angle?
I go a little bit higher. Angle was close.
Well,
Try it with that same angle.
or measure it again. Give me a number. Pull apart there. So pull. Right there's a piece you can use as a marker, Matthew. What he's figuring is the angle. There's many ways of doing it. The easy way is he can take that scab board he's got and slide it over till it hits. Right there. Leave yourself a margin of error, 1/2 inch is fine. We're gonna trim it out. He's gonna make a mark there, and we know that's full height. And he'll come up to the left and measure over 30, 36 inches, I don't care, whatever he goes to, and give me a height. And then I can use that to figure the diagonal. Don't do it back there because you can't get a measure. Go back to right the edge of that board, right there. What is that, 36 inches. And that's right at the end of the board. That'll be good enough. At 36, you're going up.
About inch and see up here, about inch and 3/4.
Okay, good enough. 36 from 0 to 1.25 inches. Now, I know let me put a square cut on the other end of this board. Let's see here. Come on, fingers. Right there, 36 inches. We'll measure up his 1 3/4 inches. Right there. I should have brought the camera over here to show you. We'll do it on another one. I'll take my long level, draw out this diagonal. Take saw it off. And there's his piece. What I did is I come out here about 44 inches. I measured back 36, went up 1.75 inches, and cut it all the way back here to top height. And that's a pretty simple way of figuring your diagonal. Now once you get one you're happy, I can take that cutoff piece and I can use it as a pattern. Now you need to come this way a good 8 inches.
That's all I got. We have a 3-inch piece of trim gonna cover.
Okay,
That ain't gonna fly.
mark it at that 2x4 right above your head, and let's cut it off right there.
Here.
Yep, that'll be a better spot. I could go to the one to his right, but we already got a joint there, and I don't want to have another one. So we'll sacrifice a little bit of lumber for the cost.
We're gonna have short boards up top.
Yep. So let me cut this off for him, get it back to him. Okay. I've got a good pattern for that, so I won't need anything next time but the length to 0. This definitely better work with 2 people. Up and down off that scaffolding all day will wear you out. There you go. Now drive it in tight. That should get where you want to go. This, you know, you want it to fit as nice as you can up here, but in reality, this piece of trim, that piece of trim is going to extend right up that roof line, and it's going to cover a lot. If you'll give me that length, I'll cut you one.
Height is 49.5.
About 49.25. A half, either one. They don't have to be super tight. Do you need your scaffolding turned around, Matthew?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it right around.
Okay, let's go ahead and do that now. Let me have the nail gun. Or there, hose, either one. Oh, grab this corner. There's your, that's your block. Okay, so. Okay, guys, welcome back. We got busy. Caitlin and Mordecai come by. Been playing with grandbaby for a while. Forgot to film, but we're done. We got what we wanted. We got this little corner all the way up, and then we bridged across. And I wanted to do this corner over here where our filing cabinet and our toolbox was, because we use it all the time. It's a Duke's mix. Don't get me wrong. You know, I got a piece of white pine, a couple pieces of walnut, Nickel Gap white pine all the way to here. Then we got some V-groove white pine, V-groove walnut, V-groove cherry. I'm saving that little last section. I've got some real special royal purple poplar that we're going to probably put a few boards in there, because I've never seen it that pretty, and anybody that comes by looks. Why we do this: 1, is fill in our building, make it look better. 2, this is probably our best selling tool of the products we make. I can walk people around and show them different V-grooves, hardwood flooring. Now we can show them nickel gap. This whole wall's nickel gap, because a lot of people don't know what that means. We can show them what the finished product's going to look like in their house, and I couldn't ask for any more. So enjoyed it. If you got a sawmill, I highly suggest you keep the place clean, keep all your trash, organized, cleaned up. And if you're going to step into kiln drying and mold or planing, you need a display room. And that's what, when I decided to build this is what Matthew and I talked about, is making this entire room a display room. Now, unfortunately, we got a metal wall on this side. One day, not today, not tomorrow, not anytime in the near future, but one day, that will probably be another display wall. When we run across something that we really want to show off, then all that metal will go away and that wall will be display as well. But for now, this is more than adequate. I can show people what a tongue and groove white pine looks like, a tongue and groove yellow pine, walnut, poplar, cherry, oak, red oak, white oak, chestnut oak, sweet gum.
We still haven't had anybody ever get it right.
Yeah, got some cedar over there on the wall. I actually got some ash, which we don't get much ash here, but it's just a display. Now, you wouldn't build a house like this with this many variations in one room. It'd be kind of counterintuitive, but I like it so I can show somebody that, yes, you can put too much of the same wood in your house, but how about let's do a room in white pine, maybe do a room in yellow pine. You got a little budget, let's do a room in spalted maple. You got a lot of budget, let's do a room in walnut. Some people don't mind. They get what they want. So that's probably going to do it on this video. I hope you enjoyed it. We're not carpenters by trade, but we know enough to be dangerous. So if you got any questions, comments, leave them in the comment section. I'll do my best to answer them. I'm going to try to have Matthew link that burley maple video to this one, because the guy that come by, Larry, he's the one who bought all that burley, built a table out of it. We got some video of the pictures he had on his phone. We may or may not have a video that goes with this, because I asked him to send me one. He said he'd try to. When the table's done, they got to move it in the house. So after get it moved in the house, maybe he'll send a video. If there is, you might see it now. But big shout out to Wood Mizer. As always, appreciate them helping us out. If you got anything you need for them, contact Joe Maine. Special thanks to Matthew and Solomon editing these videos. Don't forget to check out Solomon's YouTube channel, Third Beard Fishing. Anything you want to add, Matthew? It's just work. I even had Caitlin helping out for a while. They're wanting to build a house here soon. I said, well, you might as well get some practice. So she got some time on a nail gun. Guys, as always, we appreciate you watching. That's going to do it for today. If you would, remember, send your prayers. We'll see you back at the mill.
Thank you for watching. Here's a video selection and a playlist suggestion. Click here to subscribe for more great content. We'll see you at the mill.